Hey everyone, it's Dr. Becky, Dementia Disruptor, with tips, tricks, and potentially painful truths about dementia. Let's talk about family and managing our expectations of our family. So, a lot of times when someone's diagnosed, everyone says, "Oh, if you are the lead person, I'm here. I have your back. We have your back. We're going to handle this as a family. We're going to do this all together." And you say, "Yay, I can do this as long as we do it all together." And then you find out later that your idea of all together and their idea of all together is not the same thing whatsoever. So part of talking about family is talking about managing expectations. So when we look at that and they say, "I'm going to be here for you and I'm going to help you," sometimes the question is, what does that mean to you? When you say, "I'm here for you," does that mean that you're going to be able to come in the middle of the night to help pick Dad pick him up off the floor? Does that mean that you can come and help, give me a break when I need to go to my own doctor's appointments? Or does it just mean that you're going to let me complain for 17 minutes and 33 seconds exactly once a week and then say you have to get back to your life? So part of it is looking at that. Part of it is saying, what does help look like to you versus what help looks like to me? How can we find a middle ground with that? And sometimes we can't. And that's really difficult, especially when it's people who assured us from the beginning that they were in this with us and are going to be there to the bitter end, and they really meant to the bitter start. So put that in there. Ask directly, what does that look like? And being direct with family about what we want and what we need. They are not mind readers. We are not mind readers. And sometimes we want them to pick up on what we need without saying anything. We want them to say, "Oh my gosh, I noticed that you're tired, and so I'm going to come over and I'm going to stay with Mom while you go take care of yourself. I booked you a day to get a manicure and take care of you, and I'm taking care of everything." That's probably not going to happen. But if we say to them, "I have a doctor's appointment, I have to be there. I can schedule my appointment around your schedule if you can assure me you can come and take care of this. I could use help with. Not you never do, and you don't love me, you don't love our loved one with dementia." Because as soon as we start using "you" at the beginning of a sentence, people shut down, they stop hearing, and suddenly they definitely don't want to do anything for us because it sounds like we're accusing them, which we could be, but it doesn't get us anywhere in the long run. It actually gets us further behind. So think about that. Think about how we can change our communication with our family, our friends, our other loved ones who say they're going to help, or when we decide we're going to accept this role as caregiver, understand where we stand with everybody and where that's going to be. So that way, when they don't live up to our expectations, and we can say, "You assured me you were going to do this. We talked about this and this is how it went." It doesn't mean that they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, you're so right. How could I be so stupid? And I forgot that I promised all those things." That's probably not what's going to come out of their mouth. But at least you know where you stand from the beginning. If they say, "I can't do this. I can't watch Mom become somebody she's not. I can't do it. And I applaud you for doing it." And that's when you say, "Okay, then can you at least help with groceries? Can you at least help with these little things that will make my life not so miserable, knowing that you love me and you love our loved one, but this is where I would really be able to use some help," and accept the help that they are willing to give within their capacity right now. It's a lot to digest today. So think about that. Think about what you want, what you need, and the best ways to ask. I'm sure this will come up again. I'm sure we will talk about it again. In the meantime, go out there and rock it. You're amazing. Like, follow, share, leave comments. Again, together, we're going to make it work. Have a great day.